He didn't get into politics until later in his life, that's what drives me crazy. Sometimes people say he's like a career politician. I'm like, no, he's not. He didn't get into politics until we were
all graduated.
From college, or maybe you were in college.
Yeah, I was in college.
And then he has only stayed in one place for a short period of time. So to me, like a career politician is somebody who like goes to Washington, is there like 40 years. I mean, he intentionally said, I'm gonna go do this. And then he moved in the state house, and then he went and did Congress, said, I'm only gonna stay there for a defined period of time. And that's what he did. And now he's running for governor. He's definitely not a career politician. That's what just people say.
People say that.
So,
and I think that's one of the misconceptions that, this Ralph Norman, career politician. Well, no, we're setting the record straight.
He's actually term limited himself. So he term limits himself. So he's like 4 term limits, and he term limited himself in the state house. And then he term limited himself in Congress and was like, I'm gonna come home, and felt a calling for governor.
Going back to growing up, although he was in the family business with his dad and brother, which Warren's in now, and our cousin, while he was working, he always felt strong about supporting good candidates. So he was involved behind the scenes. So it was very normal in our household growing up for mom and dad to host different candidates who were running for office, whether it was local, or state level. And so that was a very normal part of our childhood, don't you think? And so he still to this day feels so strong about that, just supporting good candidates and getting behind good people, because it's not for the faint of heart, for sure.
He's been successful. He doesn't have to do this. He could be spending his time doing a bunch of different things. And when he first did this, he lost money by doing it. So why would anybody in their right mind do that? Because they want, and the stories he tells and the crazy people that call our office, and it's not for the faint of heart. It's it's something that the truth is, it's like, I understand why people wouldn't.
Good people don't get into politics.
Yeah,
and why they call it a blood sport.
Yeah, it is a blood sport.
We sometimes take it personally. Sometimes we get upset, but we did not grow up with these. We were older. I feel like as adults, we see people talking about our dad, and it hurts our feelings. There's some crazy people on Facebook and a lot of lies, but I feel like our children have grown up with it. They're kind of used to it now, but I feel like we had to learn as grown-ups to deal with the crazy mean people. Sometimes we do it better than others.
I made him get off Facebook. I haven't been on Facebook in 10 years. I don't have any social media except for a little bit, but I was like, you gotta get off Facebook. You can't listen to y'all need to just cut it off.
Somebody
don't
said
listen
keyboard cowboys. I thought
yeah, keyboard cowboys. Yeah, they're real tough behind keyboards. It's hard, but Dad, aside once he gets over the fact that he does not care. He's never made decisions. If you ask anybody who served with him in Washington, he's like, well, that guy's gonna make his own decision. He's just not gonna be swayed about, well, I need to do this so I can win my next election, which have led to him doing some pretty funny stuff. The stuff that's gotten major news coverage has been pretty hysterical from our perspective.
And we'll come over and I'll be like, Dad, are you worried? Are you worried about that? Is that gonna negative? He goes, no, I'm not worried at all. Yeah. I made the right decision. I prayed about it before I did it, and that's my decision, and moving on.
And I think he has that because he spent so many years in the business world. Like if he had spent forever in politics, I don't know if he would have that same backbone that he has. We all say that he's definitely got a backbone. But not only is it his faith, but I think just the combination of him being in the business world for as long as he was.
Well, he's a very good negotiator and a good poker player. So he knows how to use leverage, and a lot of people just don't know how to do that, especially people in politics, either because they didn't grow up in the business world, and our business lends itself to that. And then you layer on top of that, not caring about political ramifications. So if you don't know how to negotiate, and then you care about, oh God, the decision I'm gonna make I'm not gonna get real, then people they just, most of them, both sides of the aisle, most of them are now in the ditch and they don't know what to do. So he is unique from that perspective. And I think his colleagues would probably say he is very unique from that perspective.